What is hunger? Well, we all know the pangs of hunger if we haven't eaten in a while or if we're dieting, yes. But there are nearly 1 billion people who have those feelings on a deeper, more painful level than we can even imagine. And most of these people are in developing countries. The developed world doesn't really know hunger in the way that the developing world does. And you know, the developing world, along with hunger, they have all sorts of other detrimental things surrounding hunger, like extreme poverty and diseases, thousands of diseases. And you know, they are, due to this, they're susceptible to, you know, child trafficking, rape, forceful marriages, you know, tyranny of all different stripes. Anyway, so chronic hunger is experienced in Africa and Asia and places like this. Now, there's a fine book, World Hunger, 12 Myths. And in this book, the authors take a unique perspective on what hunger is. And I'd like to share that. This is early in the book. They define hunger in terms of human emotions. So, here we go. Hunger is the anguish of impossible choices. And they give an example of a family, and this is not an uncommon situation, who has to choose between feeding their children for a little while or keeping the land that they're on and, you know, hopefully raising a few crops or something. But the little money that they make goes to the impossible choice of keeping their land or feeding their children. If they don't do one, they lose the other. If they don't do the other, they lose the one, you know. Bad. Hunger is humiliation. And when wealthy people go to poverty-stricken places, often poverty-stricken people apologize for their poverty as though they are to blame. They're not to blame for their poverty. Hunger is the grief of watching those you love die. Now, this can be children whose parents, both parents, died of AIDS, and now they're orphans. Or this could be a mother watching her child or children die for lack of food. Hunger is fear. And the story they give in this book is two people were forced up into a mountain range by wealthy landowners, and when they started, one person started teaching the other better farming techniques, this wealthy landowner murdered one of them, and the other one fled the region and hasn't been seen since. And hunger is fear of being murdered by the wealthy landowners who feel threatened by better farming techniques, education, and liberation from the dependence of low-wage labor. As the authors put it, the hungry are real people coping with the most painful of human emotions. Hunger is the ultimate symbol of powerlessness.